Welcome back, dear hard rock and rocker friends of mine. I'm going to call you my friends because you really are my friends. Today we are doing a first listen, first track, first album, right? From Kix. We're getting our Kix today. And we're doing the self-titled album, Kix. You can see that right there. And we're doing the song Atomic Bombs. I've never heard this. The first song I ever heard from Kix was Body Talk. She talked, body talk. I don't even know if it's on this album, but we're going to do the song Atomic Bombs today. First, what we do on the first listens, though, is we learn about the band, and we listen to that song for the very first time. Might not be your first time, but it's my first time. So let's learn about Kix, and then we're going to listen to that. Kix has 251,164 monthly listeners to their Spotify account. The top 5 jams, can you guess what they are? You got Don't Close Your Eyes. And that's got 10,629,336 plays. You got Cold Blood. Cold blood is all you bleed. I'm not going to sing all these, okay? I promise. That's got 3.7 million plays. You got Blow My Fuse. That was a good jam. 2.8 million plays. You got Girl Money. 1.1 million plays. And you got Midnight Dynamite. 789,584 plays. Now we look into albums and see what Kix have done over the years, what they've released. And they've done a fair amount, right? 1981's Kix, bang. That's the album right there that we're doing the first song off of. Then you got Cool Kids. Now, why do I want to say 1983's Cool Kids is the one that had Body Talk on it? Let's look. Yes, there it is, Body Talk. So that was the second album, Cool Kids. Then you got Midnight Dynamite, 1985. You got Fuse 30 Reblown. That comes out in 1988. Blow My Fuse, 1988. Hotwire, 1991. 2014. Wow. Huge drop, pause, hiatus in the years. Hotwire, 1991. And Rock Your Face Off, 2014. Then you got Can't Stop the Show Live, 2016. And then they just released in 2020 a Midnight Dynamite Relit. So there you have that for all their albums and such and so on. Now what we do is we look into related artists. Who might they have played shows with? Who do people generally listen to when they listen to Kix? You've got Warrant. You got Brittany Fox. You got Smooth Up and yeah, Bullet Boys. You got Slaughter, Cinderella, Black and Blue, great band. We just did Hold On to 18 reaction video for that. Dangerous Toys, we've done them. Hurricane, I'm on to you. Na, 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 na. You got Faster Pussycat. You got Vinnie Vincent Invasion. Don't we love Vinnie Vincent making goofs and funnies on him? Autograph, Enough's Enough. I was going to say, there's kind of a weird thing that I noticed. What's that song? Fly High Michelle. Enough's Enough. For some weird reason, I was watching those, and that Chips Enough, the bass player, he always did this thing where he does the crucifix, and then he moves his hand down the bass or something. So watch that. Find every clip of them doing Fly High Michelle, and then watch what he does on the bass, because he always does this kind of crucifix thing, and then grabs his hand and slides it down the bass. It's like, that must have been his trademark hip move to do. Now what we do is we look into that bio, and you've got a black and white photo here, and you got 5 fellers. And they're just sitting there contently tight and right, looking close, heads are almost touching together, looking into that camera as if to say, Shane, you're going to get a big wet mouth kiss here in about 5 seconds. Kix have had exactly one hit. I don't think so. The power ballad Don't Close Your Eyes from their 1988 album Blow My Fuse. But to call it a power ballad is to imply that the band was no different from the rest of the hard rock heavy metal bands debuting in the late 70s and early 80s. The truth is, they were different. Kix was different simply because they were much better. Oh, okay. They had better hooks, they rocked harder, and they could write songs. They were also more clever than the average heavy metal band. Yet, that never meant that they treated their adolescent anthems as jokes. It meant that they loved the music. They were making so much that their albums sounded like a constant party. Naturally, there were critics. Favorites and never became big stars. Even in heavy metal circles, when Metallica was all the rage during the 80s, Kix's good time metal was seen as wimpy. But most metal fans, however, Kix, by my God, I'm sorry, you guys, by most heavy metal fans. However, Kix's albums hold up better than any of the pop metal bands that sold millions of records while they were struggling in the clubs. I will say this, that album Blow My Fuse is a pretty solid rocker, and it's got some rockin' jams on it, so I would agree with a lot of that. There's a little bit of patting yourself on the back, but I would also say that that album was good. I mean, I did kind of wonder why they weren't massively huge, because there's a lot of the Kix songs I would have took over some of the other stuff, but that was the bio. So now what we do is we get into that song. So we're going to go down here into the albums. We're going to find that self-titled little monster down here. And then we're going to hit Atomic Bombs. Why do we do the first listen, first track, first album? Because this is it. This is that opportunity. Someone goes, I'm taking a chance on this record. That first track needs to be splendid. It needs to be the thing that says, I want to listen to the rest of this record. I'm a fan for life. So that's why we're doing it. So Magic Nipple Titty, here we go. Taste, I take a bigger taste, we listen together. Atomic Bombs, here we go. Air Siren. How many albums start out with an air raid siren? Atomic Bombs. He's gonna make love to me all night long. Listen to a Bobby song? Bobby Brown song? Sounds like he's tuned his voice in over the years. You know what I mean? He's got doesn't have a lot of that Kix characteristic that I've known to grow and love, you know? Atomic Bombs. Police are coming to arrest them all for rocking too good. Kick your shoes off and sing a song. Atomic Bomb. I don't ever want to hear an atomic bomb. I'm sorry. Unless it's on a Kix record, I don't ever want to hear it. I don't want to look out the window and hear. Listen to. Love at First Sight. Love at First Sight. There you have that. Yeah, I don't ever want to hear an atomic bomb going off. Do you? I don't, unless it's on a Kix record. What say you? The most important part of my videos, if you haven't heard, is not my opinion. It's yours. I get down there and I read the comments, and I would like to know all your memories, your joys, and your life stories about Kix, about this album, about the song, and your experiences with Kix. That's what I want to know about. So you can say this right here. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, let me tell you about Kix. Here's how many times I've seen them live. Did you ever meet the band? What's your favorite songs? What's your favorite album? Would you suggest one of those live albums to listen to? Say, if you've never got a chance to see Kix, which I haven't, say, check that out, brother, and you're going to be going hot potato pies. Or, not good, not great. Shane, it's just not my cup of tea. Never been a big fan of Kix. They rock good, but it's just not my thing, so I'm going to give it a hard pass and say, not my cup of tea, I don't want it. All of that can be put in the comments below. Oh, don't you know? If you have a hard rock, a heavy metal special request, you'd like to see it on this channel, it's easy to do. Just click that link in the description below. We'll get it on for you in your honor, okay? That's all I got for this. Yeah, I did not mind that at all. They definitely spruced it up and became a bigger, what do you call it, a more defined sound. And his voice is just a classic sound, right? So it almost seemed like he was holding back a little bit on that. Where if he was playing that song now, I bet live, might be worth checking that out on YouTube and seeing if they've done that song live. I felt like he'd be going, atomic bombs. You know, he'd be really laying into it. But that's all I got for this, okay? Here we go. Kix.